Hey guys, it's Emanuelle McIntosh here at the Sakyamuni Spiritual Center in Belgium, and we're going to do the Ask Eric November questions. Now, a lot of people have asked, how do I apply for a question? Where do I submit my question? Well, it's really simple. On the first day of each month, I open up my website to purchase a Ask Eric question. So my website is www.emanuellemcintosh.com, and if you click on Ask Eric, then you can purchase a question for 10 euros, which is about $12. And then they get answered the month after that. So all questions will be answered on YouTube, so you'll have to tune in order to receive the message on your question. And just be quick, because the questions get sold out in about 10 minutes. There's a limited amount of questions that I can do per month. So being quick, getting ready for it is the message for that. Okay, so today I'm going to start the first part of the November questions. Let me try and get them on here. We're going to do it in two parts from now on. That way the video is not as long and you don't have to sit there going through everybody's question, trying to find yours. So I'm going to do a part of it this week, and then I'm going to do the rest of the questions next week. Okay, guys? Okay. The first question is from Joanne M. from Australia. And Joanne, your question is, hey guys, I'm looking for a good job in the area of my degree. Anything coming up for me soon? So I'm just gonna, Eric is going, what's up, dudes? He's saying, I love you very much. And just know that all messages are always from a perspective of unconditional love and respect for your journey, for your lessons, and for your contract. So just keep that in mind. You might not always hear what you want to hear, but what you hear is of importance to guide you and push you in the right direction, okay? He's going, hello, Joanne. He's saying, thank you for your question. He's saying, it seems like in order for you to receive a job of preference, meaning a job in the area of your degree, you will need to expand your area of applications, meaning there will probably be a move connected after acquiring the desired job. So it's going to be really important to stay open-minded, to expand your search area, and to be ready to receive. And patience will also be required, he says, because as you doubt your own abilities a lot, you always tend to postpone what you wish to accomplish energetically. So release the illusion of time and know that you're already in the job of your dreams, and a little bit of patience will be necessary. However, next year looks like it's going to be a great year of renovation and renewal for you. So I hope that helps, sweetie. Let's see here. My second question is Kristen S. from Ohio. Am I on the right path in my life? If not, what do I need to be doing? He's saying, hello, Kristen. He's saying, well, the fact that you're asking me that question should already be an indication that something isn't quite aligning with you in your current situation, you know. Otherwise, you would have never asked that question. He's just giggling right now. He's just smiling. He's saying you're a very busy person, and it seemed to have to do everything by yourself. And you're determined to prove yourself to the people and the world around you, but you also want to prove yourself to yourself that you can handle everything that comes your way. And it's this desire to prove yourself, that desire really comes with fear. Fear of failure, and the feeling that nothing ever goes right for you, no matter how hard you try. He says, my advice to you is to listen and to learn from your daughter. He says, learn to become free of expectations, free of fear and self-blame, and replace it with self-love, appreciation, and acceptance. You have to become fearless and live mindfully every day. And this will lead you to attract and flourish positivity into your future. And that way you won't feel like everything always goes wrong for you. Nothing positive ever happens to you. Because if you're constantly in that state of mind, then you will attract more of that. So you need to work on how you see the world, how you see yourself, and just be very positive about the beauty that is already surrounding you at this moment, about the wonderful relationships that are already in place, he says. So focus on what you have and stop focusing on what you don't have, and so you will attract more of what you like and what you wish for. Okay? So I hope that helps, Kristen. Let me see. Next question is from Dana V from Quebec, Canada. Your question, Dana, is what do I need to know or learn so that I can allow amazing relationships and more clarity and excitement in my career? Possible indigo here, and structure makes no sense to me. Big hug. Hello, indigo child. That's what he says. Let's see here. He's going, hello, Dana. Well, first of all, you have to get rid of the structures around you and start to create your own universe, your own reality, and so your own structures. The first thing you need to teach yourself is unconditional self-love. Believe in yourself, love yourself, trust that you have great powers and that you are responsible for your own creations in life. You have to get to know yourself and stop beating yourself up for feeling different. When you allow yourself to feel great, just being on your own, and you send out that you would love to share, that doesn't make any sense, Eric. Hold on. Let me make sure I get this right. Okay, so I think what he's saying is that you have to send out the love that you wish to share, but also the self-love, and that way you will attract another person, a person into your life who will be at the same level, who will be at the same frequency. But overall, anything you wish to accomplish, anything you wish to experience starts by finding happiness within you and releasing the need of finding it outside of you. So the same thing is with the career, he says. Try and approach your career from a different perspective. When you go to work every day, see it as a learning class for you instead of a job, and see it as a way to find acceptance, as a teaching of balance and peace in your now, and in finding appreciation for what you have at this moment, no matter what that now looks like. If we can stay in a constant state of appreciation and love and acceptance, then the changes will happen for you, because your reality that is not with love, that is not with acceptance, will then no longer fit you and will be replaced by the universe with something that does match your vibration. Okay, so I hope that helps, Dana. Okay, my next question is number 4, Cassandra B from Manitoba. Hope I said that right. Your question is, hi, Eric and Emma. I have recently started to advertise on Facebook for my Reiki services. I would like to have a part-time Reiki business, but there has been little uptake from friends and family. Can you tell me if a Reiki practice is in my highest good? If so, how do I manifest clients? Thanks so very much, Cassandra B. Cassandra. Because you're in hello, Cassandra. He says, well, with everything that we do in life, you always have to remember that the intention behind what we do is the most important factor of success. It is the intention. The intention is the energy behind our actions and our thoughts. And so the creative manifestations of our reality. So first of all, sit down with yourself and be completely honest with yourself. Ask yourself what the real reason is for doing this part-time business, and make sure that that reason is with an intention that is not ego or fear-based. Everything that comes forth from an intention of love and compassion will always attract positivity and success. He's saying, second of all, your own self-doubt of whether or not you're good enough will always limit your reach to new customers, because if you aren't fully convinced that you can do this, well, then how do you expect others to believe that you can? So be honest with yourself, love and believe in yourself, and only do the things you are truly passionate about, the things you can't live without. That is how we stay true to ourselves and live a life of joy and peace. Okay, Cassandra? He's going, okay? Hope that helps, sweetie. Okay. Next question is from Deborah A. from California. Hi, Eric. I hope you can help me. I have had a long life problem with tics, such as blinking, shoulder shrugging, making odd faces, and so on. Why do I do it? And is there anything I can do about it? It's very embarrassing. Oh, poor you. Let's see here. He's saying hello again. He's saying, well, first of all, this is for you one of many lessons of acceptance in your life. And so these tics, they will never fully disappear. However, they can be reduced. So keep in mind that they are triggered by stress and worry and fear. And you're going through some very stressful times right now, a lot of insecurity, a lot of questions, a lot of fears. And so allowing the universe to bring you the events and the circumstances you need in order to experience growth, and in order to expand your soul, and finding acceptance and love in those experiences, even if they are not so pleasant, will not only increase your health, he says, and your sense of peace, but it will also reduce the tics that you encounter. So just accept that they are a unique part of yourself, and send yourself some self-love, because you never, ever, ever do. You're always trying to take care of everyone else, but you never take care of yourself. So acceptance is key, reducing stress and fear. And, you know, if you have an overall acceptance of whatever life throws at you, that there is purpose to it, that there is growth to it, and that your soul will expand from it. If you can find peace in that and acceptance, then you'll see that everything in life won't seem as bad as you're experiencing it right now. And you'll be able to release all the negative energies that are inflaming these tics, but are also inflaming other health issues that you're struggling with at this moment. And you know what I'm talking about. So acceptance is key, sweetheart, he says. I know it's hard with everything that you're going through, but try and find the love in your path, he says. So I hope that helps, Deborah. Okay, let me see my next question. My next question is Sarah B. from Florida. And Sarah, your question is, hi, our house was badly damaged in the hurricane. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm wondering if I should go back to Big Pine Key with the kids or keep them in Pennsylvania. Thanks, Sarah. I think that's Pennsylvania, PA, Pennsylvania. Oh, sorry about your house. Let's see what Eric has to say. He's saying, hello, Sarah, and for me as well. He says, I'm very sorry for all the losses you've suffered. He says, my answer to your question is, where do you feel most at home? Now, I know that you need to rebuild in Florida, but see everything that happened as a new beginning, a new start, a do-over. Only this time it'll be bigger and better. So know that you have complete free will in making these decisions, and I will always tell you that if you follow your heart, you will always be right. But from the current flow of energy, it feels like going back to Pine Key might give you a better chance of healing, feeling stronger, and creating a closer connection as a family, and finding happiness and balance. So, but again, follow your heart, follow whatever feels right to you, because that's why you're here. You're here to learn to trust yourself, and you're here to learn to follow your heart. But just know that sometimes we need healing, and we can't just run from a place just because it's bummed up a little. Okay? So just know that this damaging house thing goes a little bit deeper than just the material thing. There needs to be healing in place. Okay? Okay, the next question is number 7, Mary S. from Indiana. Your question, Mary, is, so appreciative of what you all do. Thank you. You're welcome. Wanted to know if I need to be worried for my son Jack's future. I know he has struggled through some serious depressions. Thank you. Peace, Mary. Oh. He's saying, hello, Mary. Well, he says, I know that no matter what I say, you will always worry. That's just what mothers do. So I just want you to know that Jack is a lot stronger than you think. And he will grow and learn so much from this, and so will you. You are included in the growing process here. But instead of trying to fix him, send him unconditional love, and let him know that no matter what he chooses for in his life, that you will always love him and support him. He needs to understand that he is responsible for his own future, and that only he can turn things around. Once he accepts the truth, once he accepts responsibility for his journey, then he will be on his way to recovery. But like I said, this is totally up to him when and how this insight happens. So just know that he does have a great team who's supporting him, who's around him, who is trying to get him to understand his journey. But unfortunately, that takes time. And so from your perspective, the only thing you can do is love and support him unconditionally, no matter what he chooses to do. Okay? So I hope that helps a little bit. My next question is number 8. Sarah H. from Wisconsin. Hi, Eric. Could you let Ethan know how much my husband and I love him and miss him? He was a blessing and a joy. Thank you. Well, Ethan is standing next to Eric, and I have to say they look pretty similar. It's almost like brothers, kind of freaky. I'm sorry. They both have wild hair, so kind of uncombed hair, t-shirt and jeans and sneakers. So they're really a great pair. So I'm gonna just allow, Eric says I'm just gonna allow Ethan to talk, if that's okay. He's going, hello, this is Ethan. It's almost like he's got this radio going, hello, hello, this is Ethan. Is anyone there? That's what it sounds like. He's kind of a goof, just like Eric. Okay, he's going, Mom and Dad, I love you both more than anything. And know that I'm doing great, flying everywhere I go, going from one person to the next, making sure everyone's fully enjoying life and going for it all the way. He's saying, and you, Punky, I don't know who Punky is, but you, Punky, I love you so much. And know that I'm guiding you on a daily basis, okay? So stop being so nervous about making decisions and just trust your gut, because that is me talking to you. Whenever you feel something, I am trying to tell you something, okay? Not the fear-based feelings, but the everyday, normal kind of loving feelings that I'm sending you, that is me. And he's saying, oh yeah, and a happy belated birthday. He's saying, sorry, I couldn't send you a card, but we just don't have that here anymore. His energy is very bubbly, very, very happy, very bubbly, very goofy. So that's why I keep giggling. I'm sorry, I pick up on their energy. He's saying everyone here is saying they love you all, and they want to tell you to keep seeing the beauty in all that is. I love you all, and he says, keep looking for my pennies, okay? He's sending you a big kiss. So, Sarah, I hope you got that message of love, okay? Okay, my next question. He's going, bye! So, he says, see you later. Let's see here. Bye, Ethan. Like he doesn't want to leave. He's just like, I'm just going to stick around. Okay. Okay. Number 9 is from Dreama or Drema. Sorry if I say your name wrong. H from Texas. Your question is, my question is about finding my next true love and life partner. I am 56, been single for 5 years after divorce from a 20-year marriage. Am I going to be blessed with the one final great love that I so desire, to live out the rest of my life with passionate physical and spiritual love, abundance, happiness, trust, and the respect that we both deserve? Or am I being an unrealistic dreamer with hopes too high? I pray that my next great love is looking for me too, and that we can find each other sooner than later. Where the heck is he? Love you all, Drama. Okay. Okay. He's saying hello. He's saying, well, you will be blessed with that one final great love that you so desire, the kind of love that will bring you love and abundance and happiness and trust and respect. Only it will not come in the form that you think it should. Your whole life, you've searched for happiness outside of yourself. You've always counted on others to fill the voids that you feel inside. And finding complete fulfillment, love, balance, and peace within yourself is the only way to find the experiences that you're looking for. He says, release all your fears of being alone, of not being good enough, of being punished, and replace them with 100% pure love, trust, and acceptance towards yourself. And you will then attract the experience of love that you have been seeking for a very, very long time. Okay? So it starts within you in order to find it outside of you. All right? I hope that helps, sweetie. Okay, my next question is number 10, Alexandra B. from Washington. What past life is influencing my present life, and how many parallel lives do I have at this present moment? He says, hello again, Alexandra. He's very goofy today, I'm sorry. Okay, well, he's saying at this moment, you have 2 lives in the same time zone. One is on Earth, he says, as a little boy in Zambia, Zambia, Africa, and another one is as a Pleiadian. Who's part, he's saying the Pleiadian is part of a protective association or group. I'm not really sure what he means by that, but it's like you're part of helping to heal and protect the human beings on Earth. Okay, now one of the lives that is still influencing you today is a life of, looks like you're a woman, and you were branded as a witch because you were not in love with the man that you married and you gave him a hard time. So in order for him to be able to get remarried, he needed to get rid of you in this way. He needed to get rid of you so he could, because, you know, divorce, he says, in those times were considered a sin and were not even possible. So you still, he says, in your subconscious mind, you still carry that fear that people will not see who you really are, that they will condemn you for something that is false. So you're still trying to let go of needing approval and confirmation of others that you're doing good and that you're a good person. So he's saying it's definitely not necessary in this life to have that need for approval. So it would be in your benefit to release that fear and just cut the ties with it, knowing that it is from a past life, that it doesn't serve you in this life, and just cut the ties and move on from it. Okay, so I hope that helps. Question 11, Stephanie S. from California. I always thought I would have a child. Actually, I thought twins like my grandmother and great-grandmother, but I'm now 43 years old and I'm just not sure that I can, even with IVF. I'm not sure if it will succeed, and if it does, will it be too dangerous at this age? Thank you so much to the both of you for what you bring to my life. Gratefully, Stephanie. He's saying, hello, Stephanie. Well, I'm here to tell you that anything is still possible, but but it is your constant fear, he says, and it is your constant fear of the lack of children that attracts and manifests a reality of lack. So meaning that as long as you keep focusing on the absence of children, you will always create a reality of having no children. So you need to take action and start getting excited about your pregnancy. You know, he's going, you already need to know that you're pregnant. And feed it with as much energy as you can, so you can then create that reality for you. Also, let go of trying to control the universe around you into giving you what you want, instead of trusting the universe fully that what you need and want to experience is already in the making. So the control and the fears then will no longer be necessary. So let go of the fears, stop living in a reality of the absence of children, and start creating a feeling of being pregnant, having babies, and take action into trying everything you can in order to get pregnant. Okay, so I hope that helps. Number 12 is Lily C. from Hong Kong. I hope I said that right. My nephew Meng Meng, who is at his last year of a senior high school in China, is, for the lack of a better word, a very unique and different teenager. He's not doing well academically, and we would be grateful for Eric's advice on his next step after finishing high school. Whether and where he should go to college, what major may be suitable for him, and what kind of jobs may suit him, and how we should educate him generally, as he doesn't fit in the norm. My family are totally lost on what to do next, and he himself is not clear either. Many thanks, Lily. Well, that's a lot of questions, Lily. Let me see what Eric says. He's saying, hello, Lily. Mang is a person who needs to be creative and use his hands for a living. He already knows what he wants to do, but he feels that he will disappoint his family with his choices. So this is really a lesson for him to stay true to himself, regardless of what the people around him want him to be. And it is a lesson to the family to learn unconditional love and support to the people that we love, regardless of whether or not we approve or agree with their choices. He says, please tell him that the only person's opinion who matters in making choices for his future are his own opinions. So he needs to dig deep and allow himself to dream, allow himself to believe that he can do anything he wants to do, and then go for it. And he says, and start taking action in that direction. For everyone out there, never let others influence your decisions, because you are the only ones who know why you're here and what is beneficial for your own growth and your own expansion. If you just follow your feelings and follow what feels good and get excited about it, then you will always be successful in what you do. Okay, guys? Okay, so the next question is question 13. Sean M. from Montana. Emma, Eric. Why can't I get more users to download my safety app? Can you send me more guides to help? Thanks. He's going, the whole universe is already helping you, but let's not go there. He's saying, hey, Sean. He's saying, well, you need to promote your app using a YouTube video with you in it, explaining how it works, where to get it, and then share it with everyone you know, and maybe attach a competition to it. So when they share and like on Facebook, there might be something in it for them. So you need to think outside of the box and present your app in person to whoever might be beneficial with it. So make some calls, use the media, and use your own energy source, your thoughts and feelings, to create the success that you desire. You have a great app, but you need to step out of your box and really start presenting it either in person or on a YouTube video, introducing yourself, how you thought of the idea, and what it does. So people get to know who you are, and they get to understand that this safety app is safe to use, he says. I think that was a little joke of him. So I hope that helps, Sean. Let's see, here's my next question. Number 14, Patricia or Patty B from Florida. Hi, Eric. I'm looking for a new career. Selling real estate gives me no personal satisfaction, and I left teaching and do not want to return to that job either. Can you give me a suggestion for what line of work I should be looking for to match my spirit? Patty. Saying hello, Patty. He says, well, what seems to be missing right now in your life is the caring, nurturing aspect in your life, because your girls are all grown up now. And so you feel like something is missing in your life, and your current job is not filling that void that you feel inside, that joy of taking care of each other, people counting on you for their daily needs, and so on. So my first advice to you is take some time off to do some soul searching and to discover who this new you really is. What are her new priorities, her new dreams, and her new passions? So he says, you know, trust me, after everything you had to deal with lately, you deserve some time off with yourself and just focus on you for a change. He says, then when you have had some time off to reflect upon yourself, find a job in a direction where guiding, teaching, nurturing are aspects of that profession. And I know you're saying you don't want to go back to teaching, but he's saying teaching can go in different directions. So don't limit your perspective. And you may look into directions like life coaching, teaching mindfulness, meditation, teaching meditation classes to children, for instance, or to adults. Try and look more in teaching in that way instead of teaching in front of a classroom. Get a different perspective on the teaching, because truly you are a great teacher, and with teaching comes healing, and with healing comes a new world perspective. So look at it a little bit wider, okay? So I hope that helps. Okay, question 15. Mandy D from Texas. Hello, Emanuelle. It's about my little boy. I think he's a crystal child, seems to have sensory issues. I worry public school will be a mistake. My sister is pushing for me to join her Christian homeschool group. Something feels off about that to me, though. What will be the best choice for my son, Mandy? He's saying, hi, Mandy. Hello again. Well, he's saying, first of all, knowledge is power. So it would be beneficial for you and him to have him tested to see whether he has the SPD, or sensory processing disorder, or if he is within the autism spectrum, which is a very wide spectrum. So autism comes in very different forms and expressions, okay? Now, either way, he will do well in a school that can provide classrooms with a low student count and lots of opportunities for hands-on learning and movement throughout his day. So go and visit different schools and set up an appointment with the teachers and the director, and then explain what your worries are and possible what special needs he might need in order to make school into a fun and growing experience, and ask them what they can provide for him. So number 2 is also allow yourself to follow your feelings. If you don't feel comfortable with the school, then keep looking and visit different schools until you feel good about it. Also, when it comes to schools, one size does not fit all. So if a school is not working for your child, don't be afraid to make a change, because the first step is getting him diagnosed, and then you will be more clearly, you'll have a better, let me explain it this way, you have a better, you will have a better comprehension of what kind of school that you need to be looking for. So understanding your child and what his needs are. I think this is what Eric is trying to say. Understanding your child, understanding his uniqueness. I don't want to say problems, because I don't like that word. I don't see my children who have autism as problem children either. They are unique. So understanding the uniqueness of your son's being, and seeing it from his perspective will also help you to understand what he needs to get the best education, what he needs to get the best support in school. And then you need to go out and basically sit down with the people who run the school and say, this is what my child needs. Can you provide that for him or not? And if they can't, then you move on. If they can, then you can go deeper into what needs to be done for him. Okay, but You know, if you haven't had him diagnosed yet, you know, it's better to have him checked out so you know what you're dealing with. Okay. Like Eric said, knowledge is power, so I hope that helps. Okay, and the last question for today is Ellen M. from Texas. My question, I would like to connect with my father, mother, and grandmother. Okay, Ellen, let me see if I can bring him in. I'm just going to have Eric go fetch. Just give me a second because I have to connect to their energy. Okay, so your father seems to be the first one coming through. He looks a little bit like a farmer. I don't know why, but he's wearing green overalls. He says his name is Luther. And he says, I know you miss me, but you can still find me every day by the water, is what he's saying. He says he loves you so much. And he says you need to surround yourself more with nature in order to connect with God, in order to connect with Source. He also says he's sorry for leaving early. But he's saying he's very proud of you that you kept everyone going no matter what they went through. Your mama I get the name June because she says Mama June. She's saying that she loves you very much, and she says thank you. Thank you for keeping up with my stubborn ass for so long. She's also saying, I'm sorry I ruined Valentine's Day for you. She's going, your grandma is sending you much love to you, and she says that the family has endured a lot of losses, and she is proud that we always worked through these losses together. Oh, and she's saying she's very proud of you for never giving up in life and for always trying to see positivity in the future. She says she's guiding you, and she says you and I are very strong on the inside, so that makes her feel very closely connected to you. Somebody else is coming in. He's going, can I just have a minute? Sure. He's saying, hi, my name is Jeffrey, and I want to tell my family and my children that I love them very, very, very much, and I'm always with them. Okay? All they need to do is listen to their heart and listen to the music, he says. He's like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I interrupted. It's okay. They're all sending you kisses. They're all giving you hugs. They're saying it hasn't been an easy journey, but trust me, it's worth every bit of pain, and it's worth every bit of sadness. When you come home, you will see the enormous growth that you have had in this lifetime. So just know that we're proud of you, we love you, and we're always around. Okay? They're sending you a big kiss. I hope that was meaningful for you, Ellen. Okay. Well, that's it for me for today. My nose keeps itching. Eric keeps playing with my nose today. Next week, we're going to do part 2. So everyone who didn't hear their question, who purchased a November question, you will see your question coming up next week. Okay, for me, signing off. Eric is saying, catch you later, and have a great, great day. Bye.